We actually picked these up for 1,300. It looks a little off center to me, so I don't know if it's gonna do better than an 8, but if we could bump it to a 9, I mean. I'm picking 3 people to be a part of my mentorship group.
My for 100 grand, thought I was a millionaire. My for 100 P's in the whip and barely fitting them. 10 stacks of 10 stacked in rubber bands. 5, 10s, and 20s, my for 100 grand.
All right, what's up, everybody? We are in episode 21 in the day in the life with the 100K gang. Well, is it a day in the life with the 100K gang? Not really. I don't know. But what's up, everybody? Hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. And we're aiming to have a better weekend as always. It always has to. Bruh. The target is always to make it better. So I'm going to show you guys a quick pickups we just had recently. We got this Mike Trout auto, fire. I'll tell you guys how much I paid in total for everything. We got this Max Clark PSA 10 auto, which is fire. And we got our boy James Wood to 499 PSA 10, fire. We actually picked these up for 1,300. 1,300. I think it's good repack cards, so we picked those up for that. All right, guys, before we open up this box, I'm picking 3 people to be a part of my mentorship group. I really believe I can help anybody make money selling sports cards. I've been doing this for 4 years, and there's no way that I can't help you make money, because I can help you make money and I can help you lose money. So if you want to be a part of this, message me on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll send you the details, but I'm only going to pick 3 people that are qualified. If you're interested and you think you're qualified to be a part of this mentorship group, message me on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll give you the details, and we'll go from there. Another thing is, we have this box. This box, we were actually waiting for it last week, but it didn't come in because of 4th of July. So now we got it today for well, I was gonna say 4th of July. For episode 21. Let's go. I actually don't even remember what it is. I don't know why I don't ever remember what I'm getting in the mail. So it's always kind of a surprise. Oh, I forgot about this one. The Gold Josh Allen Selections PSA 10. What the am I saying? PSA 8, 3 of 10. Not bad. I think I'm gonna send this to Ian and try to see if we can regrade it. I forgot how much I paid for this, but I think I picked it up because I just think it's a dope card. Then the next one, we have a Jordan Love Tricolor to 99 PSA 9. Then we got a Puka Nacua PSA 10. Then we got this silver PSA 10 Purdy. And then we got another one, Gunnar Henderson to 299 PSA 10. How much did I pay for all this? I forgot. So 700, 150, 150, 1,000, 1,025, 1,025 plus 650. So 1,675. All right, we're gonna send this to Goto. I think it's worth a shot. I mean, it doesn't look like, the corners look shaky though, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta just check the, I don't know. The centering doesn't look terrible though. I mean, it is heavy on the right side. All right, we're gonna still send it in, see what Ian thinks. It's worth a shot. But yeah, that's what we got. We got these for $1,675 and we got these for $1,300. So what else is coming up next? I don't know. Do I have more cards coming? I don't think I do. All right, so in episode 17, we talked about what you would want to see in our videos, and I was going to read through the comments. We got a bunch of comments, so I'm going to read them out here. We're going to figure out the best comment. All right, so we're going to go from newest and we're going to see what they say. So Cole Anderson says, I would like to see you keep being yourself and having your own channel different than anyone else, and keep doing what you're doing. Love this series. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you, brother. One thing I'm a big believer of is you always got to be yourself, or else it'll never be sustainable. So if you want to make something last, you can only be yourself, because guess what? People are going to hate you regardless whatever you do. So just keep pushing through and be yourself. Appreciate you watching our series. All right, Joey D. White says, more insight into making deals on different social media platforms, how you find deals, sell, and how you keep the cards moving. Joey, I tried to do that at first, but then the videos got really boring. So, because it's a boring process, because you have to post, then wait, and then have a whole conversation that probably doesn't go through, but then eventually some go through. So but I'll try to add it a little more. I appreciate you commenting, brother. Phil22 says, I want to see more about the selling side and how to get cards at a good price to flip for a good return. All right, first thing is, one thing I'm really big on now is building your personal brand on a sports card thing, because you need to build your name. Like, you can't just be in here trying to buy and sell without a name. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna go that far. So what I would say is start focusing on getting known in whatever platform you use the most, and then stop going off percentages, because if we buy a card for $50 and we get it for 80%, like, that's like $10 off. Like, you're gonna make $10, not worth your time. So this is the best advice I think I would say. Know where you're gonna sell your cards if you're gonna actually be buying cards also. Don't just go like, I maybe might do this. I might be able to do this. It's like, this is where I plan on doing it. Worst case scenario, I'll do it here. And be ready to lose on something, because there's only one way you're gonna learn, is by buying something and then probably losing on it. So JMS says, comps, how do you determine values? Of course, there's 130 point eBay, but you gotta have a knack for how to negotiate. It's an art. Yeah, it's definitely an art on how to negotiate with someone, but I feel like you got a lot of people, you should stay firm on what your prices is and be a little lenient also. Like, if you're dealing with someone for the first time and you're doing it on social media, I'd say more than anything, because 9 times out of 10, if you're dealing with one person on social media, you could deal with them again, because you could be in the bathroom, you could be in your living room, and at work, wherever you could be, and you can still talk to this person. So, you should lean to paying a little more to get this relationship with someone, but just know what you would feel comfortable at. Not everybody's gonna say yes to the prices you want, but just be confident and stick to the plan. If there's a $50 card and you want this card for $25, stick to the plan. If you want to build a relationship, consider paying $35 to $40, but stick to the plan and stay firm to it. And hey, you're gonna have a certain belief with it too. Try to find a reason why it makes sense to do that price. And some people won't do it because they're gonna be like,
hell no, that's like 50%.
That's not the person you want to deal with then, brother. Trust me. Keep it moving. There's more deals out there. Andrew Grove, 7650. I'd like to see more Latour chugging content, please. And maybe more insight into your thought process when choosing flippable cards. Bro, I regret chugging that water, by the way. I'm about to throw up. If you want to see it again, I'll do it again. Not this video. Next video, I'll do it again. But my thought process is, know who you're going to sell it to. Like, have an idea where you're going to sell it and make it believable. Don't just be like, oh, there's a guy out there that loves Wemby. I'm going to sell it to him. Be like, no, I know this place. I know this person. I know this. I know that. Worst case scenario, I can do this. Best case scenario, this happens. But worst case scenario is this. That's how I would go off of it. And a lot of times, don't get me wrong, we buy a lot of cards. So there are cards that I'll buy and I'll be like, we should have never bought it because we're stuck with it. But that's the name of the game at this point. You're always going to take a risk somehow. But this is one thing I'm a big believer on, is you could save as much money as possible in anything that you do. But if you don't learn how to spend it, you'll never learn how to make more from it either. And you won't even learn how to spend it. So like this in sports cards is start spending that money and buying cards. If you make a mistake, cool, it happens. All of us does. I mean, for the most part, side note to everything that we're talking about, nobody understands it took me about 8 months to actually get profitable doing sports cards. But now we're here. But it took me about 8 months. And the first 8 months, I'm talking about being profitable. Like, I remember making $10 and it felt like the man. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are there, but you'll get there. Trust me, just don't give up. It says, War Child Skateboards. We would like to see you get 100K hooked from the first episode. I appreciate you, brother. I can't wait. I'm gonna go bald when we go 100K. I hope you guys know that. I'm gonna have like that's why I'm kind of trying to grow out the beard. I'm gonna have a huge beard and just go straight bald. I'm probably gonna look crazy, but whatever. 49ers on top 61. I would like to see more content at shows, stores. I always find it entertaining for two people negotiating back and forth for multiple deals that same hour. I agree. We've had one of the best content at events and stores, but I've been more profitable just staying in this room. So it goes both ways. I want to entertain you guys, obviously, but let me know in the comments. Do you guys want to make money? Do you guys want to learn how to be the most profitable? I'm going to lean towards more profits, but we're going to start going to events and do more, because I have a vision for 100K and we're going to attack it, but you'll see what time. Ulysses Fernandez, shooter was Steve Novak. Yuli. Steve Novak was a shooter though at that moment, but not after that year. That year when Jeremy Lin was going off, Steve Novak was a shooter. Not after that. Zachary Smith, I would like to see the behind the scenes of setting up at shows. all the buying, some of the selling, and everything that could help me and other people learn how to be successful in this market. So I'm different than all these other sports card influencers because, to be fair, I think I'm the only one that doesn't go to shows and preaches on buying online, building a presence for yourself online, and then just having people come to you. So going to shows, I mean, there's nothing like that we do. I mean, you just have your crew, you have your camera guy to do content because we do content. Then you have guys like Sherwin that are helping you buy, and then we're out there savages, you know, locked in. Don't eat after shows. I'll give you this. When you go to a show, do not eat. If you do eat, make sure it's only protein and don't eat a lot of it, and black coffee. There you go. That's all you need. Boxed by Izzy. Latour, I've been here every step of the way, and what I think all the other viewers would like to see is the behind the scenes in these vlogs. The gas money, the traveling money, the food, and the deals that you don't record. I also think you teaching the viewers and me on how to make 100 to 100K after you reach there. The viewers would love that and not think you're a YouTuber who does it fake. I would help including me a lot of young collectors in the hobby on how to make their first 100K or maybe even 1K. Also, every month at the start, you should give your top 10 football players to buy for that month. Latour, I really think these ideas and plans would help grow your channel from 100 to 100K subscribers. Maybe put this into consideration. Thank you. So this is I've thought about this question a lot because a lot of people say like, yo, we want to see your expenses. We want to see how much taxes you're paying. We want to see this and that, this and that, this and that. Bro, my expenses are not your expenses. I'm not saying this is everybody, but some of you guys are still living with your parents. A lot of you guys don't have a lot of expenses. If you're lucky, you're paying your own phone bill. Like you don't have much expenses. So everything I'm doing, all you need is a room. Like all you need is Wi-Fi. You have that. Either if you don't live with your parents though, and you do have your own expenses, I'm willing to bet they're not the expenses I have. But everything I am doing, you could do it too. I mean, how many of you guys have camera people? How many of you guys have content creators? How many of you guys are out there hiring people to help you buy more? Which I'm not saying you have to do that. I mean, you can do that, but you don't have to do it. But that in itself will cut your costs a lot. So it's just very, it's what I'm personally doing to make this happen. You don't need all those expenses. Like, hey, we have an office we rent out. Like, there's a lot of expenses that you guys don't have that I do have, and I have to be mindful for it. But everything else you could do. I mean, you could post on every social media. You could build your actual name. And if you're 16, 17, 18, around that age where you still live with your parents, you don't have expenses, and you could take that risk, you should be building your personal brand. Like, look at a lot of these guys. I'll give you an example, like Neon. That guy was living with his parents the whole time building his personal brand. Now this guy's killing it, not in the sports card industry, but in his own industry. But that's just an example, you know? For the most part, your age will determine a lot. If you don't live with your parents and you have more expenses, it's just gonna all determine what goes on. But I have a business that I run. I have multiple employees that I have to make sure are okay. And I have a lot of things going on. So my overhead over most people are not the same. So, and to be fair, if you guys wanna learn more, I am picking 3 people that could learn how to do this. I mean, I could teach anybody how to do this. And if you're already into it and you're making money selling sports cards and you think you don't need it because you're like, oh, well, I'm already making money, I don't need to do this. Well, guess what, bro? It's like you being fit, right? If there's someone out there that's in shape, working out every day, and they're not ripped, why are you not ripped? Are you not investing into a trainer that's gonna get you ripped like that because he's ripped, or because you know how to do it? And then you're gonna spend another year or 2 still not ripped, probably in good shape, but not ripped at all how you wanna be because you didn't wanna spend that money. I don't know. I spend money on mentors. I'm about to get ripped. Watch, I should get Pat on this. Watch, Pat. I'm gonna hit you up, bro. I'm gonna get ripped. I'm gonna get cut. Watch. I'm gonna get on my By the end of December 31st, I'm gonna be in better shape. Watch, for you guys. Pat's gonna be a part of the process. We're probably gonna put Pat and we're gonna start doing the workouts on the thing. I'm trying to just look muscular. Not even big, but just like ripped and like good.
Oh, like The Rock.
For real. Nah, not like The Rock. That motherfucker's huge.
Batista.
For real. Nah, that motherfucker's huge too. Aunt Pachanka? I don't know. I think you should get a card counter so you know how many cards it took to get to 100K. We borderline do. I mean, we have a sheet that shows you how much we bought it, when we bought it, and how much we sold it for, and how we sold it. So we do have one. User ZB2YW3PX4W. I'd like to see you get to $100K card and then give it to me. Fair. All right, I got you. I would love to see how y'all make your connections and what percent y'all tend to buy at and sell at. It would also be cool again to see the betting on black, lol. But all jokes aside, I always wondered what platform you normally buy on, because I want to start buying on Instagram and stuff, but I don't really know the right people to buy from. So I was wondering if you could share who you tend to buy from so I could make some money the way you do. Other than that, your videos are great and I'm definitely going to continue to watch. I appreciate it, brother. So how do you make connections is don't be scared to talk. So what I mean by that is most people are scared to take their shot on talking to people. Like, just take that shot. Like, there's a lot of times where I go to events and there's certain people that kind of like mean mug me and give me these dirty looks, or like they're just like, I don't know what the hell's wrong with them, but they look a certain way. I'll go up to them and talk to them to show them that I'm cool, bro. Like, yo, we're cool. Like, and goes likewise for everyone else. Like, it doesn't matter if you have more fans than me, if you're bigger than me, and whatever the hell you are. I don't care. I'll still talk to you because you need to take that shot. You can't miss a shot you don't take. Remember that. So that's how you make those connections, bro. Don't be scared to talk and don't be scared to ask. Guess what? Worst case scenario, they say no, and then you're back at where you started. Best case scenario, they say yes, and you just got a connection. And also, just post it everywhere. I mean, that's why I say you got to build your brand. Like, you got to build your name up as that guy that you're doing sports cards. Like, most of you guys have an account. I'm not going to say too much because that's the point of me getting these 3 people that I want a part of this mentorship. Like, most people don't even know you guys are doing sports cards. Like, most of you guys have like, oh, Billy Bob, and they got a picture of their family and their dog and like these, I don't know what the hell they have, but why not have Billy sports cards or Billy this, and then show your journey of sports cards too. And then people are gonna follow up on you, and everybody you do deals with, they're gonna keep following you too. So the next time they know Billy Sports Cards sells and buys sports cards. I would even say check most of your accounts. Like, would you buy from your account? Answer that one. King Quack 6191. I feel like you guys should go to more trade nights. We do, but we don't really go to events anymore like that. So, but we are gonna start going to events. Back we got nationals coming up, so that's gonna be the next one, and we're gonna record most of it. So we'll see what happens there. But I agree. Dylan Jaro 5766. Small world, brother. I got into cards over COVID, but I remember you from probably 10 years ago now, back in the shoe game. Glory days, man. Soul Exchange and Freehold Street Heat. Dylan, I mean, bro, there was a couple of Dylans I knew, but the fact you remember me from that is wild. But that is a throwback. The Sporting Card Dictionary. That's a great name. I want to know what you think about Victor Wembanyama. Are you buying Victor Wembanyama cards? I'm buying Victor Wembanyama cards. I can get. Setting myself up for the next NBA season. I buy Wembanyamas to sell right away. And mind you, you guys will probably be like,
Yo, what player should I buy?
bro, you should buy every player if the deal is good, but you gotta move it. That's one thing about the sports card industry. A lot of people get confused when they said, what should I buy to hold? That's not a good game plan for me personally, unless it's a GOAT, unless it's like Kobe, LeBron, but even they fluctuate like crazy. So I'm not a big fan of holding. I'm like, buy now. This is the market. Hopefully the market doesn't change by the time I have it, and I'm just gonna get rid of it. Take your profits now. Don't wait for later. And if it goes up, well, get over it. It is what it is. You made money, you're good. Cards 1. I want to see a gamble with some of the money earned, like FOTL Optic Basketball. You got to open some packs as well. That's what the hobby is all about. Oh, I agree, bro. I mean, for the most part, the reason why it was so hard for me to be profitable the first time was because I was ripping so much. I was down probably like 20 grand before I was like, okay, let me try to see if I can make some money doing this. So, I mean, hey, we've done it. I think we did it with the Immaculate, didn't we?
Yeah, Immaculate and Zenith.
Cooked. We got a Derek Carr pass that's worth $5. I would like to see you guys do challenges in your videos like box battles, and whoever loses has to grade every hit with SGC. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll see if I find a couple people with that, but not grade with SGC. Grade with GOAT grading submissions. Make sure to join that group if you guys aren't in it, but that's where I'm sending all the cards. It's not a bad idea though. Elijah Rivera, I think you should collaborate with other YouTubers like Mojo, Roth, Sports Card Investor, etc. Also, you should collaborate with me. Also, it is almost my birthday and I'm turning 12 on June 3rd. So please give this card to me as a birthday gift. I don't have that many good cards. Bro, having a dollar card is worth more than a lot of people have. Figure out how to sell it, brother. That's all you got to do. You'll thank me later. I mean, you're 12, bro. This is a good question for anybody here. If you're over 12, let's say if you're over 25, would you, with what you know now, would you go back to when you were 12 to do things all over again? Let me know what you think. Calabasas Sports Cards? Keep up the hard work, boys. Appreciate it, brother. Mario London, I would love to see how you network with dealers and the really deep analysis of thought process on how you make a deal and make decisions to purchase one card over another and how you properly comp cards. Well, I think I answered your question before, but hey, know where you're gonna sell and then have a worst case scenario. Papa Upa. 354. You have me excited. You have me crazy wanting to buy and invest more and more. I am even writing and listening to English. I am Latin. Waiting for your videos so that you can leave me like this with this very short video. At least let me win the card. Well, I don't know what language you speak. I'm assuming you said Latin, so Spanish, but probably gonna have to start doing videos in Spanish. I do speak Spanish, so. But I appreciate it, brother. I'm glad that I'm motivating you, because that's the goal here. No Dog 84. I'd like to sell y'all some cards to get graded and show the flip before and after profits or loss. That would be dope. No Dog, I mean, this is the point that I'm saying, like, for everyone watching, like, you have to build a personal brand for yourself, because guess what? No Dog wants to sell me some cards. And all I'm doing is here making videos, you know? It's not only him. But I appreciate it, No Dog. I'll be open to do it just because you did that. Message me on Facebook or Instagram and let me know that you were the guy doing that comment. So Tim Welchman. Damn near bent that JJ downtown in half, taking it out the package. Hurt my eyes to watch. You're welcome, brother. That's what we're here for, to make cringe you up. Quesienta GA. Do you only make money on high-end cards? No. You gotta find your niche, man. Some people are good at selling high-end cards. Some are good at selling dollar cards. Some are good at $100 cards. Just find whatever you're good at and stick to it. Wolfman collects 2265. Definitely do spoof videos. The f does that mean? I would like to see more of how you find your online deals and price out card, then give them an offer. I feel like it would help the community understand. How I said before, like, just shoot your shot. Don't be scared. Go online and don't offer percentages. Offer what you would feel comfortable making on that card. Because I'm telling you, if you get a $50 card for 80%, that means that you're paying $10 less than what it's worth. Is your time worth $10? Maybe, but not mine. Collaboration is not about winning. It's about achieving a goal that is set in mind. And let me know if you want to do a collaboration when you guys are in California. Got you boys dinner on me. Appreciate it, Calabasas. I got you, brother. I appreciate it. I'll own up to the offer, but I don't know when I'm going back to Cali. We'll see. Edris Valencia. Definitely going to see if I can start flipping. I usually hold my cards, and I'd definitely like to see more of where you guys check for pricing of determine what you want to pick up. Yeah, definitely don't hold, bro. I've been killed by holding. I'd rather just sell now at this point. If you hold on something because it's like a Kobe auto, Jordan, like something that could really hold on value long-term, definitely worth it, but sell everything you have, bro. Make your life easier, and then you don't have to see all these cards and then get overwhelmed and then sell them for cheaper regardless because you don't want to deal with it. And then Card Ladder. So I use Card Ladder no matter what. I think that's like the best place to check for comps. When you can't find anything, I'll go on eBay just to get an idea, but I don't really trust eBay or 130 point because you just don't trust it. There's a lot of shill bidders out there, so be careful with that. Levy Wilson, I'd like to see how you guys choose the players you guys decide to buy. Do you have a game plan or who to look for? Do player stats matter or the hype around a player? Which app do you use for comps? I know you edit your shows, but how long does it actually take to make a deal? I just got back into collecting cards again. What's up with the jersey match numbered cards? I went to a local card shop and they had a TJ Watt 90 of 99. Worth more than the 25 to 50. Doesn't make sense. That last part for you, the sports card industry sometimes doesn't make sense. You'll have this one guy that says, oh, like that Tom Brady. Remember that Tom Brady? I don't know if we have a video of it.
12 of 12. SSP, Bubba. Tom Brady, number 12.
Oh, yeah. That 12 of 12. He's like, oh my God, bro, it's the 12 of 12. This is worth like 10x of what it's really worth. And you can't do deals with people like that. Like I'm not bashing that guy. Shout out to him because, you know, that's a beautiful card. But it's just some deals aren't meant for you, bro. Some deals just aren't meant for you. And don't feel like just because that deal didn't work out, the next one won't. It's just not meant for you. How do I game plan for what players? I don't even care about the players, bro. At this point, I flip so many cards that I don't need to know the player as long as I'm making money with it. So find it at a good price and know who you're going to sell it to, and you should be good. It could be like I think I just sold a card recently. I didn't even know who the hell he was, but I made money on it, so. I had a couple ideas. Create tutorials on various aspects of sports card collecting, such as how to organize and store your collection, how to determine a card's condition, or how to sell cards online. Interview other sports card collectors discussing their collection, favorite cards, and experiences within the hobby. This can provide a variety of perspectives and insights for your audience. Collaborate with your other YouTubers, collectors, and experts in the sports card community to create engaging content together, such as joint unboxing discussions or challenges. Yeah, I've thought about this. We actually thought about doing a podcast and then getting a bunch of people and just talking to them in general. But when it comes down to cleaning your own cards, like doing all that other stuff, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm not the guy that's gonna show you that, because I believe in GOAT grading submissions. And I think that it's always better to pay for a pro's look than my own, because then it saves me time and I have a lot going on. So I'd rather send it there. Ian hooks it up, gets the best grade, and boom, we sell it, make some money, you know. TY me LZ money. Keep up the great work, bro, and awesome content. One thing I personally would like to see is maybe opening up a box of product here and there on your videos. Gotta pull a banger eventually, and since you're saving a little bread now with not traveling, maybe just like a cheaper select basketball H2 hobby box or Donruss clearly. Nothing crazy, but let's get it. 100 to 100K, baby. I'll do that next video for you, TY. Got you, brother. But guys, for the most part, there's a lot of comments in here, and I think there's a lot of great comments. It's kind of hard for me to pick just one. I know I missed a couple of you guys, but this is like, it's just a lot of just reading comments. And as always, I appreciate the fact all you guys commented. I think that the route we're gonna take is we're gonna make this card the Easter egg for this video, because there's just a lot of great questions. I can't really pick one, and none of them really stood out. For the most part, they're all just same questions. And mind you, that's why I'm still looking for 3 people that are ready to commit on being in this test trial with me, because I believe I can help someone make at least $5,000 extra a month just selling sports cards. But it takes commitment, and that's something that you have to jump through. I mean, in my case, like, I thought I knew a lot of things. I've made mistakes, and I'm gonna continue to make mistakes. But commit with me, and I'll make sure that I take care of you. Because guess what? Your mentors will mean more than anything in your life than the amount of money you have in your pocket. As always, guys, I appreciate you guys. Make sure to go to GOAT Grading Submissions. Join the Facebook group. We're always sending cards. That's where I send all my cards. I don't even care about, well, I look at cards and I try to see if they should get graded or not. For the most part, I send everything to Ian. Like, we got this, I don't even have it with me, but well, see if Rock can just pop it in here. We'll probably take a picture of it. We got a Josh Allen PSA 8 we're gonna send to Ian. It looks a little off center to me, so I don't know if it's gonna do better than an 8, but if we could bump it to a 9, I mean, that's great. I think that's awesome. It's better than having an 8. Yeah, guys, make sure to join the GOAT Grading Submission group. That's where all my PSA 10s come out of, and that's where all of my bangers come out of. But for the most part, guys, as always, I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one, and we'll see. Actually, we got to get ready for Nationals. We got to plan something out for that. So, all right, guys, as always, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.